Steve Bunce at Riley's Sports Bar in Haymarket. First of all, Steve, you're becoming quite a regular in between these two. What was today like?
Well, you know what's interesting about today is that last time we came together, I said to them, listen fellas, let's be sensible, and they were stupid. And they got really heated, they got really nasty, I got manhandled. Today I thought, you know what, I was dreading it. I'm not going to say anything to them. They came here and they were very testy at the start, very tetchy. And then suddenly, Tyson opened up and said, how can I not respect him? I'm a fighting man, he's a fighting man. He's never avoided an opponent. And I saw Dereck go, and suddenly everything was diffused, and they spoke, I thought, eloquently and beautifully for about 15 minutes. You know, it's not often that you see guys that really dislike each other but can stand there and show some respect. If you think about the whole George Groves, Carl Froch thing, as nasty as it was and as brilliant as both fights were, you never ever felt that they had any respect for each other. And they kept saying, oh, I respect him. Rubbish. And we got a great fight because of it. But these two here today, I thought, they like each other.
Yeah. No, I mean, I agree with that. I came across that from their first press conference this time round. And then second press conference, we had the whole table, and then in the print work. So it's on and off between these two, but there is the respect there.
It's gone, you know, when they come together next time, they'll both be starved of food, they'll both be on the weight, and they'll both be ready. It won't be as polite, it'll be unpleasant. Today was the last time. What you saw today is you saw two fighters. You know, Dereck, as Tyson said, probably took the Vitality fight a bit early, but he couldn't say no to it. Tyson could have taken a Vladimir fight a couple of years ago, but as he said, I would have come back with a broken nose and a smashed up face. I like what we saw today. It was proper old style boxing talk, to be honest with you. There was a guy that left, said it was a snooze fest. Well, whatever. Yeah. But these two between them are both top 5 heavyweights in the world, and it's a privilege to be in the company of two top 5 heavyweights. We both had their ups and downs, literally talking sensibly.
No,
that's what it's all about.
And of course, I spoke to you last week in the build-up to Froch and Groves, and having that massive fight, 80,000 people at Wembley, what a great spectacle. And to have two more British fighters going off against each other in July, what great time.
I don't know when this is going out. We've got Paul Butler against Stuart Hall. That's a good fight. This is a big fight. We'll have other big fights, and you need that to drive your business. You can have the greatest fights in America, okay, and you can have great guys, like you can have great fighters like Carl Froch in our business, but we need a lot more big fights, and this is a big fight. You know, this will be a massive British title fight.
And like they said, you don't need the world titles there for them to be big fights. You could have just two great fighters fighting.
You showed something. You showed two things here today. A, you don't need the world title on the line, and B, you don't need to be swearing at each other. It's nice to have a world title. It's nice to have a little bit of swearing, but you know what? Ain't it nice to have a little bit of sport?
No, definitely.
That's it.
Well, just one more question. Mentioning the event today, David Haye. Coming back, but another British heavyweight who said could be coming back is Audley Harrison. What do you make of the pair of them coming back?
I love Big Audley and I love Big David. I've known the two of them since they were boys, little boys. David, little boy, Audley, a young man. Audley will come back. You know, if Audley's here, Audley still sells a fight. You can say what you like. Big Aud sells a fight, and that's for David Haye. He's going to come back because he doesn't like the attention these guys are getting. And what's more, he didn't like the attention his little mate Carl Froch got last week in front of 80,000. If David Haye had lost a leg last year, he'd been trying to get an attachment so he could fight again. Great news, David Haye back. Audley is always good business.
That's great. Thank you so much, Steve.